Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced. So no one else can do like you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I won't please you in any way I can. I won't share my world, don't you understand? Your love is no one in a million. Goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, and welcome. After enjoying this commentary, be sure to run over to our website, www.heauxs.online, for this great t-shirt and more. Kush takes the stress out of getting dressed.
Hi, welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you'll know every time we upload. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Kush Online. We take the stress out of plus-size queens worrying about what to wear. Hey, Miss Mob. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you've had a great day. And Bush Barbies, you too. I know you may be busy, but thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Replay gang, I need y'all to do y'all thing. Guys, as you come in, please hit that like button and be sure to comment down below or in the chat. And guys, the most important part of this conversation is... Child, that intro was going crazy, honey. I had to go ahead and move on past that. Hey, ladies and possible gentlemen, how are you guys doing today? Welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Y'all, I had a long day today. Very long day today. I've been trying to get to y'all all day, but I had an appointment at the VA, and from there, I don't know. So, y'all know we're going to have to talk about it, but ain't no elephants over here. It's just us and good conversation over here. Let me look into the chat. Let me see who is in here. Good evening, Sun Rose. Thank you so very much for being the first person in the chat today. Hello, Deanne. I hope you've had an amazing day today. Queen K and Kenya, I hope you have had an amazing day, and you as well, Kenya. Let's see if I got, hey, Mira, welcome to the chat. Hey, Tangela, welcome, welcome. Hey, Sandra, welcome to the chat. I hope you guys have all had an amazing day today. I can't say I'm anything but blessed. Hey, Shayna. Hey, everybody. Oh, I didn't see Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. And welcome to the bullshit. Y'all know what we talking about today. I put up a video earlier today. If y'all did not get the opportunity to check that out, please do so. But we talking about mamas and evictions. So while I pull in this little piece of paper I got for y'all, hey, Eunice, while I pull in this little piece of info I got for you guys, give me one moment, please, because I got it and I'm ready to talk about it. Okay. Y'all, let me go ahead and pop this up and just go ahead and put it out there. I do have the entire um, copy of the eviction. I want to say it was 18 pages. It is true, which people have been talking about it all day. One or two people had the paperwork. Now, I do want to say something because I was listening to a channel and they was talking about the situation, and then they were talking about people who talk about it, and then they said, "Yeah, I'm putting it out there. I'm not gonna put the paperwork out there," and they kind of tried to throw shade at the people like myself who verify documentation and who don't have a problem sharing redacted information with you guys. It's public record. That's first of all. And secondly, I mean, just like I took the effort to go over there, yes, y'all can, but you come here not only for entertainment, but you come here for information. I don't have a problem giving it. And most channels who basically do commentary, talk about things, when we talk about facts, what do? We share the facts. So by me putting the documentation out there, yes, I'm sharing the facts. I know somebody was in here last night and they said it was Pinellas County. It's actually Sarasota, Florida, in Sarasota County. But I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm in disbelief. Hey, Jacqueline. Let me make sure that. Hey, Shonda. Let's see if there anybody else that I missed. Hey, who's that lady? Did I speak Kenya? I know I spoke to Eunice. But yeah. So as long as y'all keep coming and as long as y'all keep wanting the information, as long as it's legal, I will discuss it and put it out there. I mean, ain't nothing to hide, Clyde. So I just wanted to say that because, honey, that made me feel a type of way. I felt like they was throwing shots at me, and I ain't the shot chick. I'm the person that you throw a shot at me, I'm throwing one back, and I'm gonna try to hit you with everything I got. But yeah, guys, it is true. Um, I'm really in disbelief. Um, the fact that she would put herself in this position is just beyond sensible to me. So I don't know why. I just don't understand why. Now, could she maybe have screwed up her money to the point that she had a good check last month, which means she gets paid this coming Monday, and she just having to wait to pay? That could be it. Now, the $1 million question is, I know that how it actually got out there. Shout out to Monique, make you laugh. Um, Someone came into her chat and they mentioned the situation. They said that she was being fouled on. So Monique took it upon herself to verify, as a good commentator would, and she went and verified. Now, my understanding was she didn't show the documentation that she said that y'all can go look it up for yourself, but she did verify. So that's how I got out there. I always like to credit my sources when I know. So from there, the news just spread. Now, as my video said this morning, honey, in the last 24 hours, they done accused Peach of being in labor. They done said Peach got kicked out the hospital. They done said Peach kicked her man out. They done said that Wood spent this weekend on a date. Like, just like I told y'all last night, like, people just be running their damn mouth. That's why you should always verify. Number one, you don't want to put out the wrong information. And number two, you don't want to look stupid. Cause a person just out here talking. Now, I mean, I guess if you're doing it for lies and views and don't have any integrity and don't care about the people you talk about, then okay, fine. Now, don't get me wrong, Peach and me ain't friends, but I'm not gonna lie on her. Not if I can help it. And if I put some information out here um, that I can make better because I put it out wrong, I'm gonna do that. That's just not how I roll. I'm not gonna be out here just trying to, make the girl look bad. Cause let's keep it real, honey. She do enough shit to make her own self look bad. But she put up a video today talking about, oh, when I buy new clothes for my baby, I don't watch them. Blah, blah, blah. Ho, talk about the damn eviction. Why did you allow yourself to get there? And then the thing was, when everybody put all Peach's business out here, they said that Peach's rent was what, 45 or $5,500, almost $6,000. Clearly, that ain't true because this, unless they gave her a deal, the eviction was right at $3,700. I'm gonna pull it up right now and give y'all the exact figure. Hold on one moment. Peach's eviction. Y'all know I can't see. I got to put my glasses on. She is being evicted. It is 18 pages. Her rent is $3,722.67 um, for an apartment in Sarasota, Florida. Now, the information that was put out initially of the place that she lived, I'm trying to see because I remember the name of that place, and I don't think the place they put out is the actual place that she's living. But her rent is $3,722. Now it says right here she moved in July the 9th, and she let's see, you acknowledge to agree that you shall be liable to us for $3,451 if we give you the advance written notice required by the Florida state. This liquidated damages amount is exclusive to insufficient notice under the paragraph 47 move out notice. Now, that's if she terminates her lease, but they are putting her out It looks like it might be the actual apartments if I remember correctly. But they're putting her out for uh unpaid rent. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure. Now, I will completely redact this and I will make it available in my membership. Um, and the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to put out the entire lease. And just to protect the integrity of the situation and myself, I'm going to put it over there in case there's something that I miss. It wouldn't have been put out of public. And what I mean by that is her address is not going to be released by me. Although it is public record, if you need all of that, honey, you are gonna have to go over there. But I'm gonna try to protect the integrity of any of the information. Her unit number, her address. Um, on this, what I just showed y'all, I did redact the name of who owns her apartments, just for the sake of integrity. Because you know how people can be. And see, that redaction ain't even the best. I should have went over that twice, but there's nothing proprietary there being put out. I don't even think the case number is on there, but actually it might be that right there at the top. But anyway, like I said, y'all know I told y'all I was going to find out, and I did. Let me see, did I miss anybody else? I was right there. That's the Amish area in Florida. Are you referring to Sarasota? I feel so bad for those children. You know what, Shonda? I do too. And what's more is the fact of her being uh, a person who talks so much about what was done to her, and she feels so um, damaged by her mom. It seems like that she would overcompensate with her children, and she just gives not a damn. I think, Mira, what I feel is that she always feels like it's more money coming. Like being on social media as an ATM. The fact that she's not making this much money in her mind just means she had to go harder. She doesn't see that um, a situation is happening that is causing you to lose followership, that's causing you to lose popularity. There's always the next person coming behind you, and you need to make sure you create a legacy for yourself. She doesn't look at it like that. She looks at it like, I can get more money. I mean, and if that's how she feel, I mean, what the hell can we say? She on here talking about how she don't something about washing clothes. Like she's sitting up here like it ain't nothing. And then let me see if I can pull this up. It was her talking about she don't care and you hoes ain't gonna make her feel bad. I was like, baby, if y'all hear my family, honey, just all I can say is sing along with them, child, because they is loving life and enjoying themselves in there. Just a second, guys. I'm not gonna be on here long, but okay, we're gonna watch this video. Hold on. We're gonna start. No, we ain't gonna start with no hour-long video with Peach.
Somebody as honest as me, but I'm an honest person. Peach Patch, I know that it is extremely rare to encounter somebody as honest as me, but I'm an honest person. I am currently going through an eviction, and some of you guys are saying Peach McIntyre is months behind on her rent. No, I'm not. I'm only
No,
this
she's
month
not.
behind, 18 days behind on
That's
my
true.
rent, and I already have an eviction filed with the court. Now, I live in the state of Florida. In the state of Florida, how it works is rent is officially due by the third day of the month. If you don't pay your rent by the third, you get served a 3-day notice. If you don't pay by the end of your 3-day notice, then they file an eviction if you don't pay or leave. And then once your eviction is filed, you have 5 days to respond to that eviction where the judge will decide what happens. So the first thing we have is my 3-day notice. It says,
Okay. Her rent was due to be paid by the 5th. On the 5th, they gave her a 7-day notice, so she is incorrect about that. But they gave her a 7-day notice. At the end of the 7-day notice, which is the 12th, is when they filed the eviction, and that's when it was filed. Obviously, Peach is a person who feels that, um, she knows everything. No, that's not necessarily true, but she's not always wrong. Let's see. So, utilizing my content clues, did she just move in and never pay rent? No, she only owes for this month. So, basically, what's probably going on here is this. Let's just keep it real. Okay, today's the 18th. They filed on the 12th. Um, she probably didn't get it served until a day or so ago. And like she said, she has 5 days to respond. So let's say they served on the 15th. She'll have to the 20th to respond. Those weekend days won't count, and that Monday she'll need to file her answer, or they'll give an automatic writ WRIT to the landlord. But what she will probably do is pay her rent on the 21st. She's just paying late because I guess she screwed her money up. The thing is, for her to allege to be making the money that she's making, she should not even be in this position. Am I passing judgment on her? No. I'm speaking from the standpoint that she alleges she makes what she said, she made $80,000 last month. Even if she's making 20,000 a month, pay your rent first. She ain't got no car note. She done let a car go back. Wood's car is paid for. Gregory McKay's car is paid for. Paying your rent. Shit. Tell baby daddy you need to use your allowance that you get to pay the utilities, and we'll go from there. That's why Wood is probably consistently talking to this girl about not wasting money so much. He probably saying, Peach, we don't have to struggle. We don't have to have shit like this out here about us. We can still live the same life we live in and pay our rent and still do everything we do. And we just do it in moderation, do it based on our income. And that's not an unreasonable thing to say. He probably older and tired of living this life, tired of consistently having this shit out here. And the more and more she gets known, especially in her city, which I guess it depends on where you from. I guess the hood know who she is, but I remember going to Tampa and I asked just for the sake of asking, do you know Peach McIntyre? Most people said no. Everybody ain't on mommy sector and all of that shit. So I mean that's that. Hey to anybody who spoke to me. I'm doing my granddaughter's hair right now, so I'm not really looking at the chat, but I'm here. Okay, Cancer, no problem, love. Is she making Chrissy moves? I'm gonna be honest with you. For the amount of money that she makes, she's worse, way worse off than Chrissy, and it's really stupid. I mean, for real though. Hey, Shanika, welcome to the chat, love. We need some updates on the Jacksons of Atlanta. Okay, got you coming. I do know that the divorce final decree has been issued. I didn't follow up because the last few videos that I did on them, basically nobody watched it. So I'm trying to give y'all the content that y'all want, obviously, because I do want views. And when I get two, three, 500 views on a video, then I, try to move on, especially with the size of my audience. Maybe she was short on payment. She probably just screwed her money off. Remember, she just went out of town. She ain't worried about it because she know that for this month they won't probably kick her out before the 23rd. And I'm gonna be honest with you, most of the time, a lot of times people don't file in December. So maybe she thought she had that to her advantage. But let's get back to the video.
It's 3-day notice, failure to pay. It has my name and my address, which I have blocked out because I don't want to get in trouble for having it on here. Anyways, the total amount owed was $3,722.67. That includes my rent, my water bill, and my late fee at this point. They told me that I have until Saturday, December 7th, 2024, to either pay or vacate the premises. Now, in this letter, it also says that the 3 days exclude Saturday, Sunday, and legal holidays. So this letter is actually incorrect, but no big deal. I still didn't pay in a timely fashion. The letter is dated at the bottom for December 4th. I was served this. Still did not pay. Since I still didn't pay the money, what ended up happening was they actually filed the eviction. So this is the eviction filing number. It was filed electronically, which is why it says e-filed. The date it was filed was December 12th, 2024. However, I was not officially served the eviction until this Monday, December 16th, 2024, and I have 5 business days to respond to it. So Peach Patch, the reason why I am getting this is because I did not pay the rent. And if you look at number 5, it tells you defendant, who is Peach McIntyre, Peaches is my real name. Defendant failed to pay rent when due. Plaintiff served the defendant with a 3-day notice to pay rent or give possession, a copy of which is attached as provided. And Florida statutes cited the statutes, Chapter 83, Part 2, and defendant didn't do either. So I didn't leave and I didn't pay. So legally, this is all worked out except the 3-day notice was incorrect. Now, Peach Patch, in line 6 and 7, they tell us what they want. The plaintiff wants the sum described in the 3-day notice, which is $3,700 and some dollars. You really can't evict for late fees, but we won't get into that. And then plaintiff is obligated to pay the attorney fees as well. I believe the attorney fee is like $450 because I had already talked to the rent office about this. Like I wasn't gonna be able to pay on time, and she told me like we're not gonna do a pay to agree. We don't do that here. It's gonna be sent over to attorneys if you don't pay. Okay, whatever. I'll face the consequences. This is my own fault. I do make enough money to pay my rent. Now, when they serve you, it's not online yet, but it'll eventually be on there. When they serve you, they gotta let them know, like, okay, she's officially been served. Even though the eviction was on the 12th, your 5 days start from the day that you were served, excluding Saturdays, Sundays, and legal holidays.
She is telling the truth about that. Depending on the um, city, they maybe have a backlog. Sometimes, like in Atlanta, you might not get served for 2 months. I mean, it's just how it is. Sarasota is obviously much smaller, and that, like she said, they can fully do this documentation online. Now, y'all see that she is using that as a marketing thing because everybody and their mama gonna be watching this damn video. She done got almost 2,000 views in an hour, and so now her ad is up there. Okay, that was smart. Now, was it smart that she mismanaged her money? No, but she did say that she's not embarrassed. So, honey, whatever. Let's go and see what y'all are saying. Honestly, when she first moved here, they were saying that her rent was almost $6,000. So actually, this is cheap. That big ass house she had, she was paying 3,200. So it's more than that for a smaller house. I think she's in a 3-bedroom, but still the same thing. Um, but it ain't nothing to throw a stick at. That's for damn sure. But she said it herself. She does make enough money. I can't understand why someone with so many children would want to keep moving. Moving is very stressful to me. It is very stressful. And quite frankly, I think what she's going to say here is that she doesn't plan to move. She's going to accept the consequences, which is pay her rent plus she's gonna pay the late fees and the eviction costs. Once she pay all of that, the eviction is over. Now what happens is they definitely can tell her, look, if we got to file on you again, you know, it is what it is. In that time we will want you just to leave. But they just want their money. Exactly. I would be nervous. I just don't understand why this girl does this type of shit. I mean, yeah, okay, you're not embarrassed. You saying that you honest. No, you a shyster. Let's keep it real. You might be honest, but you only honest because you're using your information to be manipulative. Just like when she had phenomenal. Every damn thumbnail that she did had that baby picture on it in the NICU. Why? Because people was gonna look and people was gonna come. The girl ain't completely stupid, but it is what it is. Hey, wait for it. Welcome to the chat. I am okay. Thank you, love. Okay, wait for it. The baby came in and asked me, was I okay? I wonder, am I talking too loud for him, honey? Now, do they have to accept the payment? I've heard of people allegedly paying up and they still get evicted. Here's if they accept the full payment, no, they can't evict her. If they just decide we don't want her money, it's not worth the hassle. We don't want to keep going through this. If it's happened before and they decide they want her out, then they cannot take her money and kick her out. So um the short answer is no, they don't. They don't have to accept the payment, but obviously all of these businesses are in business to make money. Now what will happen is they'll probably accept the payment definitely this time. They might give her another time too, depending on how quick it happens. She said she's already talked to her rental office. She screwed off her money. She wanted to take her kids on vacation, and she said to heck with the rent right now. But she probably planned it out in her head that I know I'm not gonna get kicked out because I know, loosely how the law is gonna work. I know how everything is gonna flow that month, and before the final rent I can pay it. So as long as she pays before the deadline, like okay, let's say for instance she do the 5 day notice, right? What they're gonna do is set a court date. She can really drag this out to next month, the first of next month, because once they go to court, she could say, "Well, I'm gonna pay the money. Um, I'm gonna pay the money, and this, that, and the third, whatever, whatever." Um, Then as long as she tell the judge she gonna pay it, he might give her time to pay it. Because usually once you go to court, you get an automatic 7 days that they'll give a final judgment amount. Once that final judgment amount is determined, you got a certain period of time to pay it, and once you pay it, that's the end of it. Now, if she don't pay it, yeah, he can go ahead and sign the writ, and then they can put her out after notification and activation of the writ. But long story short, she can make it. Like she ain't got to move out now, and she can drag this out. And by the time they go to court and all of that, it'll be the 23rd, and she can pay her rent. This is just somebody caught her slipping and put her business out there, and she, as she does, is turning around and taking this and trying to make money off of it.
So I have all the way into next week to resolve this issue. In the meantime, I have the money to pay my rent. I can take care of this. I could move. I could not pay it and just move out, whatever. We have a lot of different options. They could say, hey, we want you gone anyways. We have a lot of different options. No matter what, we're going to deal with them. Now, once again, I am not proud of this situation. I am not proud at all. However, I am not ashamed. It's not going to make me stop posting on social media. I'm not going to go cry in the corner. I am going to get a better grip on my gambling and make sure I start prioritizing my bills like I used to. A lot of you guys are stating like, oh, you get evicted every 3 months. That is not true. I don't get evicted every 3 months. For the last 4 years, I have paid my bills on time for the last 4 years.
Okay. She did have a 2018 eviction. She had a 2019 eviction. And to be honest, before 2023, no, this is 2024. Before earlier this year, I don't think between 2019 in 2024. I don't think she had a complete eviction. I think she had some filings that did not go all the way, just like she's probably not going to have this one go all the way. The sad thing is, girl, why are you putting yourself in this position and throwing away money? I mean, she's gambling again. Okay, fine. Make the money that gambling will pay you, because people do like to watch her gamble. And make sure you pay your rent. Like, what in the world?
But recently, this issue is coming up again, and it's because of my gambling addiction and just me being irresponsible with my money. I can take full accountability for that. Some of you
And I mean, you can't say shit about that. She is doing that.
guys are saying, oh, you're a horrible mom, the things you're inflicting on your children. I can agree with that. You're absolutely correct. I take full accountability for this. The situation is going to be rectified, and I'm going to make better decisions moving forward. But in the meantime, this is what we're dealing with. And I want to thank you all for taking advantage of my December social media bundle. I had it on sale for $7. Thousands of you purchased it, and you guys really helped me out. I really appreciate each and every one of you in the Peach Patch. All right. If you have any more questions regarding this situation, comment down below. I'll be more than happy to do a video about it. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys is how much my actual rent is. My rent is $3,451 a month plus the water bill. So typically it's around $3,500 a month, but now I have late fees. So I'm not months behind. I just didn't pay December. So Peach Patch, I know that it is
Okay. So there's the video. Y'all. What do y'all think? I'm way behind in the chat. Hey Shanika. Uh I've heard nothing about a divorce. I did not see a divorce filing recently being publicized. I did not personally look for a divorce. So I'm going to say no. And quite frankly, the only person who would actually file the divorce would be Peach. So if she ain't talked about it, because that would definitely get her some views, I don't think that's true. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Miss S. I feel bad for all Peach kids are a part of her narrative, but my sympathy is saved for other kids and babies left out in the cold. Yeah, she probably worked this all out. People do that sometimes, especially, but mostly the people that do that usually don't have the ability to pay, and they, just make the situation work for their advantage. Not a lot of people do what she did. Hey, Joelle. Yeah, Peach is something. Mad, manic, a hot ass mess. One or the other child. And I feel like she should be ashamed, but she says she's not. But what I mean by that, because she was like, "I'm not ashamed. I'm not gonna let people hold shit over my head." No, she shouldn't let anybody hold anything over her head, because it is her truth. She's living it. She's owning it. Great. What the fuck ever. But I mean, why do this to yourself? And I ain't even talking about the if she didn't have it, okay, fine. But why would you gamble your rent money just for the sake of doing it? You can make a smaller bet and still have the same number of bets and accomplish both goals. Pay your rent and then gamble. Like that is, I mean, it's ridiculous. Actually, ML, I feel like she is keeping herself from moving forward. She is making the choice to gamble. Um, and just like I just said, she could still gamble and she can also move forward, but it's her decision. And she's just being foolish for no reason. Oh, yeah, the divorce is filed. As a matter of fact, the final decree has been posted for them, but it hadn't been signed as of the last time I checked, which was a couple of weeks ago. Now, it's another video that we're gonna watch, but what I would like to do is Skye put up a video and it's about 10 minutes. Now the other video Peach did was about 50 minutes. So who wants to watch Skye? Who wants to watch the other part of Peach's video? Let me know. I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds to, or should I say a few minutes to make your decision on who wants to do what, and we can go from there. I can't go to a casino and spend exactly $50, and if I'm not winning, I stop, walk around, get some food. Gambling is not it for me. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I like to gamble, but in saying that, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna gamble my rent money. I might go in the, depending on whatever. Because as a matter of fact, I have a gambling channel. I might go in there with some money to gamble, but just as Joel said, if I feel like I'm having an unsuccessful night, I'm going on by my business. I'll walk by, walk around, or I'll go home. Now, if I'm with somebody and I gotta wait, I don't mind, honey. I done sat in plenty of car. Because if I go with $200 to gamble, because you know they make it easy for you. You can write a check at the damn casino. You can do all type of stuff. I mean, they'll let you write a $2,000 check. So if I go there and I got $100, this my budget for gambling, baby. If that hundred get to moving too fast, oh, I'm getting up. I'm getting up and going on. Like I said, walking by, walking home, whatever. I'm just not gonna waste money like that. Well, I can't speak for Peach. I don't make 20 grand a month, so I can't do that. And I'm not. Peach is using this situation to her advantage. She is using this situation to woe is me. Oh, it's my addiction. Oh, I'm so this, I'm so that. And people are feeling sorry for her and buying that $7,000, $7 whatever. Now, someone said that 2,800 people had made the purchase. I don't know. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't believe it because I've never seen her have more than 100 purchases on anything. Even a dollar deal, I have never seen her do 100. But that doesn't mean that people are in a gift giving spirit. It's the holidays. They feel bad. She pregnant with twins because she throwing that out there. Just went to the doctor, and y'all know she ain't never showed us an ultrasound. And she just showed an ultrasound. She know how to get to people's heartstrings. I mean, it is what it is. Shit. Hey, I guess she say I already look stupid. Ain't no sense of being stupid, dumb, and broke at the same damn time. Let me go on and make this do what it do. And that's how she look at shit. You know what, Joel? I agree. Addiction is real. Just like depression is real. A lot of people don't even believe fibromyalgia is real, but they all are. But she can be addicted. She can still gamble. She don't have to spend all her damn money. And the thing about it is, her unique situation is one that monthly she gets enough money to gamble a lot, and then she still has enough that she can pay her bills marginally. Even if she, wants to give more to her gambling than rent, get you a cheaper place. Find you a big trailer out in the country somewhere. Let your kids do what they do. Let them have a yard, a picket fence, a low income place, maybe paying about 2,000, 2,200, whatever. And then you have the rest of your money to gamble. You can do the same amount of gambling with half the bet. You can still be nice, happily addicted, and your kids ain't got to worry about every fucking week where am I going to sleep. Okay, let's jump on over to Skye. We got about 20 more minutes. See. I mean, it just makes no sense, y'all. It don't. she can still be addicted because I'm not gonna sit here and try to underplay her situation. She could still be addicted, and she can also turn around and gamble. Like she could do what she want to do, but this shit don't make no sense,
Are you serious? I'm
and it's
serious. Thank
not
you so
cute.
much. What? Wait! Oh my God! I've been feeling a little down.
Okay, now I want y'all to. I'm gonna play a little bit of this video, and then I want y'all to tell me what y'all notice about this video. We done jumped over the sky. That's what everybody's consensus was. She probably was gambling mirror, but she definitely wasn't gambling this type of money. I mean, she wasn't. She probably went there once a week, just like her mama do. She wasn't putting out money like that.
So in this video, your girl will finally be taking her hair loose and getting it together. Hopefully it will help me with my confidence because I've been feeling a little down and I feel like how I look is one of the reasons. But also now, since I've lost my aunt, that's took a toll on me.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I
what
mean,
everybody
having
been
this
trying to
cold,
tell her.
that's like a
Do
whole
y'all
nother
see the
thing
back
because y'all
of
can
her
hear
hair?
my
That stuff
voice.
looks straight up. Oh, it's broke, broke. Actually, she wasn't crying. She says she's been sick. So, so that's what it is. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Um,
Um,
yeah, that stuff look
so
amazing.
yeah, my aunt,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, she's saying her. I guess this is her aunt doing something to her hair. It looks like her daughter though. Y'all look at what that girl got on her body. It's almost like it's a plastic apron. So basically, she is completely grossed out by this girl's hair. That is ridiculous. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Hey, Tay Tay. Not a problem, love. You can definitely hit that replay for me. Y'all, please also hit that like button for me. Yeah, that's true, Joel. What y'all talking about, Mira? I don't know, but that's what I was saying. I wanted y'all to. I said At the beginning of this, look, y'all, I want y'all to notice something. And he is not around. He is not. But I'm willing to guess why. I mean, he tired of sleeping in the car, and this places he can go, but he probably can't go with her, and so he left her. He was around for, and at the moment, what I can get out this situation. He stayed long enough. He probably stayed longer if he is gone because people were saying he was gonna leave, and he didn't want to make them right. But come on now. And quite frankly, he did her a favor. This young lady, all this time, she had this dude. She was looking a hot mess. Now that he's gone, look what she's doing. Look what she's doing. So he needed to leave. Hopefully, she'll start back focusing on her and her kids and get it together.
End up doing my two daughters' hair, my two younger daughters' heads, and then she washed and blow dried mine, and she was going to flat ironing, but then we got the call about my aunt. We got when we got the call, they were just saying that they walked in the room and she couldn't breathe, and so we hurried down there. We just thought, they was gonna bring her back. But by the time I got there, they had said that they tried to resuscitate her at least 15 times. My sister's boyfriend went in and tried to do CPR when they realized that she wasn't breathing. When I walked in, my aunt was laying on the floor with a blanket over her. And I was trying to get to my sister, which is her daughter. I was trying to get to her room, to her, to hold her. But for a minute, I could not go past my aunt. Like, I was just with this lady. We had my nephew's birthday party at a play place, and then afterwards we ended up leaving there and going back to my mom's house to have the rest of the party. And like I was literally
Introducing the all-new Buick Enclave. Experience effortless driving that invites you to let go.
just with her, like joking with her, like it's y'all. This is really hard for me. But
Okay,
anyway,
well,
so
she don't have to be on
when my
here
sister
telling us
explains the
this.
story to
Like,
me, she's telling me that
she don't have to go this deep and do this right now. Like, she could take a minute and woosah. I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, y'all know what I just went through. Like, I still try to maintain a sense of normalcy coming on here, and so maybe that's what she is trying to do. Not to mention, she still has her financial situation, so let's be real about that. But I mean, Sky, if you need a moment, dear, take your moment. You are okay and entitled to do that. And I'm gonna say again today, as I said yesterday, I don't hate anybody that I talk about. I don't. I wish them well. I want to see them blow up. This one right here, I would really love to see her blow up more than anything, especially now that she got old cuz bum out the way. I just hope she, rallies and just does the doggone thing. I really do.
they were in the room. My niece had just left because my niece stays with her dad. She had just left. They were in the room talking, and then my aunt was telling my sister, she was like, I don't feel so well. She's like, I feel like I'm going to throw up. So she asked
What is with this family that everybody in her family lose their kids? Like she said that the aunt don't have custody of her daughter, her sister don't have custody. Uh, the other fosters that her mother got is come cousins' kids. Like, baby, what y'all got going on? Y'all need to pray that demon about y'all family.
my sister to turn her fan on. And then she asked my sister to lay her bed back, and she said, step out the room for a minute because my sister gets sick. My sister's blind. So, and she has, other health issues also. She's like, step out the room. I'm going to throw up because my sister gets sick. If she hear her mom throw up, and so I don't hear anybody throw up. So she stepped out the room. She said she could hear her from her room. She heard her throw up. She went back in to check on her. and she said she felt her because she can't see her, so she felt her, and she said she felt cold, and so she called her dad. He also stays there. She called her dad in, and they was trying to. Her dad and her boyfriend was
Oh,
trying
honey, we're
to
gonna have
was
to
giving her
fast
CPR,
forward.
trying to resuscitate her, and they couldn't. Where my sister's going to be because she's going to have somebody she can't stay. She stays in the house where her dad stays in the house with her. Um, and my other sister. But let's just say those are not people that she needs to be with 24/7. So we're just trying to figure out how things are going to go after the funeral. The family has been talking, trying to figure out what we're going to do about it. And, to hear my sister cry and say she felt like it was her fault. She shouldn't have left her mom. And she asked her mom, she was like, do I need to call the hospital or call the ambulance? And mom was like, girl, no. Like, that's how she joked. But I know I'm feeling her pain, like to feel like she said it to me, but yet I still should have done it, is what she keeps saying. But yeah, we just want to make sure she's not alone. We don't want, she keeps making like comments of wanting to go with her mom and stuff like that. So we just want to make sure she's okay, make sure she's good. And she keeps saying, oh, I'm going to be alone. I don't have nobody. That was my best friend. And we just, as a family, want to make sure we're there for her to get her through these hard times. Because that was her best friend. Like, I'm her other best friend, but her mom was like two peas in a pod. Like, you couldn't separate them for nothing. They've been staying together forever. They stayed apart probably I say maybe 4 or 5 months when they first lost their place. But as soon as they were able to get another one, they were back together. Her mom helped her raise her daughter. Like, it's just, I know it's just hard on her. So I've constantly been calling to check on her. She stays in a different city. So today we're all gonna go to where she is and be with her and spend the day with her. Um, but yeah, let me get back to the video because I've been going on and on. But yeah, I done let these braids in so long, and it's like some of my hair grew together. Like, I pretty much had dreads. But that's why I told my aunt, I was like, I need you like badly. I need you badly. Like, help me fix this. So now that's out. I gotta figure out what I want to do to it, especially before the funeral. I'm not going to the funeral looking like this.
I was looking for clues.
I'm seeing through your motives. Put the weight down on my shoulder, found a way to hold it. I can't keep my focus, better keep composure hard when I've been coping with all the pressure that I fed. Make it hard to hold my head, make it hard to get to sleep. Like I'm slipping from the edge, struggling to get a breath. Right the wrongs with the lead. Life is not a guarantee. Just dying by the clip. Self-prescribed a dealing mess. Now the way to flee the scene. I've been trying to get a grip.
What she needs to do is do her hair like her mama. I mean, like her aunt, cause that was not a bad look. Her mom's fro looks good. Now let me see what a few of y'all are saying. Didn't want to be on here too long, but it is some new tea. I gotta give you all from me. Let me see. I don't know, child. I don't know. Because she know now. If we talking about Skye, she knew that was gonna get some views. She had her hair for 6 months. That crap looked matted, and she might even have to end up um cutting some of it off. But they can put like that vinegar and baking soda and stuff. But that's disgusting that you even need that. Oh, she got me itching, child. Mm, 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 mm. Yes. Yeah. I'm assuming they broke up. He ain't there. Is he? Now I did hear also that he set up a new Facebook page. We're gonna go over there and look probably tomorrow. I guess he say his baby ain't gonna be able to get no gifts out of her. He had to go get him somebody who could help him be great. You don't Friday night cap and welcome to the chat, Joel. I hope I said welcome to you as well. Yeah, he's like her third one. Hey, Joanne. Exactly, most people did. Well, nobody studying her before that. And as soon as she gets stable in a place, the attention is gonna go to the next train wreck. Scott's forcing being sick at this point. You hear the variations of her voice. Yeah, you know what? That girl probably got some money coming. So that would for her to be trying to be manipulative, probably so. I don't know, honey, because we really don't care. Yep, they make anything content. If they would put more quality into the content, it would really very better for them. Probably not. He just probably tired of sleeping out there in that cold. Maybe he ain't gone. I mean, she hasn't confirmed it. We're just hearing because we don't see him, and you know how people kind of figure out things or use context clues to say certain things. That's really what we have when it comes to that situation. We don't know for real if he is actually gone. I do hope the best for Sky. I don't think social is her thing. She barely gets views. I wonder if she still has a job. She said she's been working and that's why she hadn't been online. So I'm gonna assume that. But before we jump out of here, baby, I'm finna wreck y'all I'm finna wreck y'all nerves real quick. Look what just popped up in my feed while I'm sitting on here talking to y'all about some other shit. Bum, 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 bum. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this set up because I want to get the jarring effect. The jarring effect. Now let me get it together real quick. Just give me one moment, guys. I want to make sure I got this set up good because y'all finna be shocked and appalled. Here we go. Oh, and so I know it's like, oh, here we go. Now that people know my address, which they've been new, they just didn't know the exact unit that I live in, they're starting to call Child Protective Services. They're starting to call the sheriffs. I was just in the rent office, like I normally am in a clubhouse, and they called the police on me. Here we go again. Consequence. Should have paid your rent on time. This information wouldn't be public knowledge and you wouldn't be going through these issues. You guys can see there's a police car down the street with their lights on. They are at my house. Welcome to my life. And I know somebody's gonna be like, Peaches, you the one posted your address. No, they already posted my address on YouTube 2 days ago, a day ago. So yeah, this isn't going to break me or stop me, you know? See the kid. Those are some cute little apartments, but yes, child. Little mama got some new situations occurring, baby. She gonna have a good check next month. That's all I can say. Jacqueline Davis, yes, sis. I have been healing. It has been years since the mess I went through with my ex, and he's doing very well now, sober in Jesus' name. Thank you. Okay, so I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm hoping I'm getting you right as far as saying that uh you are male. So let me know because I just want to make sure, exactly, Shonda. And I think she's probably shocked. If I would have to wonder, PCPS will be on your case because your post on social media in Florida. But this is what I want y'all to also realize: this young lady is over 30 weeks pregnant and probably has not been to a doctor 10 times, and she's in a high risk pregnancy with twins. Of course, they at your door. It's a combination of things. We don't She's not saying why. Yes, they are asking to see the kids, but quite frankly, and it may be someone who just called, but I still think it all goes together. She's really probably gonna have a situation this time. I don't think it's gonna be easy like it was the last time.
Kids, make sure they're happy, healthy. I'll call them and tell them I saw them. Okay. So they didn't tell me what their investigation's for or anything else. Usually they send us out here when they made an attempt once. So that's all I got. He showed me a couple of them so far. And as soon as I see all the rest of them, I'll be out of your way. Okay. But now we're finna go through this. And once again, this is completely my fault. Had I been responsible and not gambled, my address wouldn't be on the internet and I wouldn't have to start back going through this. Even though, hey, Tootie. Everybody been knew where I lived at. Like, a lot of people been knew where I lived at. Since I moved here, they never knew the unit number. Now it's like more people know my address. This is going to be like the norm. But I'm about to walk back to the office and continue to work. It's a consequence. That's all. But we're having ranch night, so it's like all the food trucks and stuff are over here. Busy, but
I don't know what to say, y'all, but I think it's gonna be worse before it get better. Okay, all right. I wanted to make sure because I always want to be respectful, and I don't want to call you the wrong thing. Exactly. Even with gambling, she should still be able to handle her business. I'm keeping it real. Yeah, it's ridiculous that people do that, but I honestly, Mira, I think it's a combination of things. The pregnancy is a part of it, the moving around, and then you have to realize that at a period of time where they was coming to her house so regularly, she upped and moved. And I wouldn't be surprised if within the next 90 days, if she doesn't decide to go ahead and move again. But yes, also, Jacqueline, she is a victim of her own circumstances. Honey, if you in the situation she in, she really don't have a reason to brag. Now that could be a part of it too, Shonda. Yeah, I mean, if that's all it is, then you're right, Mira. They really shouldn't be doing that.
I think it's a little easy thing. Like right now, Child Protective Services know who I am. They done been called. They done been called on me so much. It's ridiculous. It's super ridiculous. But since we moved here, this is our first CPS call, and so I know it's like, oh, the eviction, people having access to my address. This is about to happen.
But you know what else, y'all? I don't think the neighborhood that she's in is gonna be cool with this. Because I think when things like this happen in apartment complexes, they are bound to notify the office that the police was on their property, and then that was that. I think that, yeah, I don't think this gonna go down as smooth as I hope for her sake that she it does go down smooth because I would hate the kids to be in any more of a bad situation. But baby, there's a lot going on.
It's gonna probably be an everyday thing. And he was like, we're not gonna try to be a nuisance. They call, we're gonna come check, and then we're gonna leave. No big deal. And
It is a big deal.
I don't abuse my kids. We got food, we got lights, we got water. But this is all my fault. If I would have paid my damn rent
You said it, baby girl. Okay. So she just posted that, and I'm sure we're going to have more content coming now. I'm going to check out this other video too, that she put up. Now, if there's anything worth us talking about, we will go back live at midnight Central Time. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live now. We got a reservation on the planet, and we're gonna jump on over on her live. So I thank all of you for taking the time to come check out my channel. Please be sure to hit that like button, y'all, and also please share the channel with others who may like this type of content. We're definitely trying to grow over here, and we're trying to finesse Al G into loving us as much as we love him. So I'm gonna see y'all a little bit later, and we're gonna end here. That's all I got for now. See you then. Bye.